Welcome to the ZoomText 11 Reading Tools video. We've made automatic reading more efficient and flexible by combining ZoomText's legacy reading tools into one new AppReader. With the new AppReader, you can read right in the target application or switch on the fly to a high-contrast text view that's better for visual reading. You can even spot read blocks of text by clicking and dragging the mouse. We'll start by using AppReader in a document. You can launch AppReader a few different ways, one of which is by simply clicking the toolbar button once you've got something you want to read.
Click Insert and then choose the elements you want from the different galleries.
By default, clicking this button will start AppReader in App View, where reading occurs right in the document. An even faster way to start the App View is using the Launch App View hotkey by holding down the Caps Lock and Alt keys and pressing A.
Themes and styles also help keep your document coordinated.
When starting AppReader in a document that contains an active text cursor, AppReader will start reading at the location of the cursor. Reading will continue until it reaches the end of the document or until you pause the reading. You can pause and resume reading by pressing the Enter key.
When you click Design and choose a new theme, the pictures, charts.
You can also pause and resume reading using the mouse. Single-click to pause reading.
Charts and Smart Art graphics change to match your new theme.
And double-click on any word to resume reading at that word.
Your headings change to match the new theme.
Additionally, you can use the arrow keys to read the next and previous sentence and paragraph.
To change the way a picture fits in your when you work on a table, click where you want to add a row or a column, and click Insert and then choose the elements you want from the different galleries. To change the way a picture fits in your document,
when paused in the App View, the AppReader tool behaves like the Speak It tool. Single clicks will read the current word and also set a new location to resume reading.
Reading.
You can also click and drag to read any text within the selection box.
You left off, even on another device.
When you're finished reading, right-click or press the Escape key to exit the AppReader. Now let's try starting AppReader using the Read from Pointer command, which is perfect to start reading right where you want. In this case, I've opened a web page that I want to read. I simply move the mouse pointer to the location where I want to start reading, hold down the Caps Lock and Alt keys, and then left-click the mouse.
ZoomText 11, elevate your experience, more than just a new version of ZoomText. It is the best version of ZoomText ever.
Quick and easy. At any time, while you're in AppReader, pressing the Tab key will switch between the App View and the Text View, which displays all of the text in a high-contrast interface that is completely customizable. You can zoom in and out,
Zoom Level 7, Zoom Level 8,
and select your choice of text and background colors.
Font Calibri, Font, Verdana, Text, Yellow, Highlight color, red.
Reading in Text View is just like reading in App View because you use all of the same commands to start and stop reading and navigate through the text.
Helping people is our priority.
You can also switch immediately back to the App View by clicking the App View button or pressing Alt-A.
App View. Our mantra is we've got accessibility covered, and with ZoomText,
we've shown you how to switch between the App View and Text View, as well as using the Speak It tool when App View is paused, but there are hotkeys to allow you to get into these modes immediately. To start reading in the Text View, hold down the Caps Lock and Alt keys and press T.
If you need to stop reading before you reach the end, Word remembers where you left off even on another device.
If you'd like to spot read something, you can directly launch the Speak It tool by holding down Caps Lock and Alt, then pressing S.
AppReader, Speak It tool. Click Insert and then choose the elements you want.
Remember, exiting these tools can be done at any time with right-click or pressing the Escape key. We've shown you hotkeys to launch directly into the AppReader modes of App View, Text View, and now Speak It, but you can also start reading immediately in the last view used by holding down Caps Lock and Alt and pressing the R key.
Thanks for watching this video on the new AppReader tool in ZoomText 11. End of document.
We hope you've enjoyed this brief look at the new unified AppReader in ZoomText 11. For more information, contact the VFO sales office at 800-444-4443 and choose option number 3, or email sales@aisquared.com. If you'd like more information on our training and consulting services, contact our training department at 877-775-9474 or email training@vfogroup.com. VFO now offers a full suite of training and enterprise compliance solutions for individuals and organizations.